What's going on? So it is day 3 and I'm heading out. It is freaking freezing in here though. Oh, no freaking wonder. I don't know how it was so damn cold. But yeah, the circus room was really nice this time. So they've redeemed themselves, especially for the price. Can't beat that shit with a stick. It doesn't smell like feet and weed this time, so moving up in the world. Yes, my voice is doing this same weird shit from last year. Last year was, 2019, the last time I was here. 2019 was a lot crazier this time. This time was like, well, I was here less. It was a shorter trip in general. And it was kind of hectic this time. Flights coming in were delayed. And then yesterday I had to get up and go to the event to video the award ceremony and all that stuff. And I had to be there by 11. And thank God I left early as hell, because everything from the elevator taking literally like 10 minutes to show up, to my Uber getting lost, to no cabs being downstairs, to, I mean, everything that could go wrong went wrong almost. A lot different trip this time than it was last time. Not necessarily better or worse, just different. A lot more low key, stupid ass masks all over the place, and it's so freaking stupid, man. Thanks to everybody that came and said hi. Getting repeatedly approached by strangers saying they love the videos, that never gets old. That's very cool. It's awesome to see that people get something out of these videos. Always very cool. Huge thank you to Tassos and everybody at RF Elements. They are amazing, as always. Big congrats on the award win also. That's very, very cool. And well deserved. I know they bust their ass over there. It was awesome to meet John and Delaros, 2 moderators from my Discord. Well, John, I guess, already did, but I'm trying not to put their real names on blast. He kind of did that to himself. Anyway, yeah, say hi to them down in the Discord. Link is below. Make sure you join. It's growing like a weed. It's a really good resource for a lot of people, I think. It's definitely something I wish I had when I started, because God knows I had enough questions, and I didn't have anyone to ask. I just had to figure it out. So it's a good option for people, I think. Spoke to a lot of really cool vendors, too. There's a lot of interesting stuff that I didn't even know existed, like TP-Link. Has some like customer routers. I use TP-Link routers already for my customers. If they don't have them, I stock them. I talked to the guy at the TP-Link booth, and he was saying that they actually have like Wi-Fi 6 routers for, I think he said like $60 or something. And I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. Gonna shoot him an email. Might work something out with them. There's another mesh routing system that I might get my hands on. There's it was like a wind turbine backup power system thing. I might reach out to them and be like, hey, because I'm looking into doing solar or batteries or something. There were others, a whole bunch of really cool vendors and stuff that I didn't even know about that you'll probably see more of in the future, so stay tuned. So yeah, it's 10:45. I kind of hung out in the room today because my feet hurt really bad and I didn't feel like walking anywhere, so my flight leaves at like 1 something, so I didn't have a whole lot of time today anyway. I just kind of hung out and chilled. So gonna head down and probably get some food and then head to the airport, and until next time, later. What's going on? How's it going, everybody? How many people we got on here? 5. Yep, 5. Awesome. How's it going? Gonna wait for a few more people to show up. I have no idea how long this is gonna work, if it works at all. Live streams for me, for no real reason, tend to be kind of hit or miss. I don't know why. They'll work fine and then they won't. So we'll give it a shot. What we're doing this go round, I have the Premiere Pro project here. I have the video from the convention. Before I got a pass, I gave John my camera and let him walk around with it. So we'll check that out. And then this is the award ceremony. We can check it out too if you guys want. I was going to make a video out of it all, but it didn't really fit a video kind of format. That day 2, was kind of hectic. It was a little crazy. It didn't even cross my mind, hey, I should probably record some stuff. So I don't have a ton of video from day 2. So we can go through this together. Should be fun. Should be good times. First up, let's poke through the event. Instead of rendering these out, I just thought, I'll just do it this way. It's easier.
Going to the exhibit center. Does this actually have a microphone on it? I don't even know.
Yeah, John had never used my camera before, my little Osmo Pocket 2. So he's like, does this thing even, like, do? That's pretty funny.
Brent just gave it to me. Because he didn't register.
I did not.
Here's Blink Networks.
Over here. I did end up getting a pass thanks to some very, very fine people. I still didn't have a ton of time in there, though. The whole thing, like why I only stayed one full day, because I flew in Monday, I was there Tuesday, and then I flew out Wednesday. I was only there for one full day. Why I did that, I don't know. Even John was like, why don't you stay longer? Like my day job, I work from home, so I can work from anywhere. I was like, I don't know. There was some reason, I honestly can't remember what the hell it was. So I didn't get to see a ton of stuff in here, but I did make a lap. I got my my WISPA bag, so we can go through that here in a few and see what goodies are in there. I actually, there's a folder in there that I put in there that I know what's in it, but the rest of the bag, I don't know what's in there actually. Let's see. Looks like a Microtech Mum. What even was this? What? What was what? Destroyer? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Anyway.
So there's shit sitting on desks. Well, not desks, on the shelf.
John has everything sitting on desks.
Not doing anything by collecting dust. Here we have Baltic Networks. NightNet. That's shit sitting on shelves as well. Sick Lube. Actually, might buy.
To put it on a shelf probably and collect dust.
Buy cells. I'm not gonna buy their shit. I went to their training though. Their training showed me exactly why I shouldn't buy their shit.
This guy over here, the little wind turbine power backup kind of thing, this is actually kind of an interesting idea that I might look into a bit more closely, because the power issues that I had at the tower. I'm looking into battery backup, uninterruptible power supply, generators, solar, maybe wind. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the company offhand. I'm not going to mess with it. I think we'll see that later. But it's kind of an interesting idea. I could put the turbine on top. It does get somewhat windy down here from time to time, but I don't know. Interesting idea. Cambium. Oh, what event was it? It was WISPA. It was 2 weeks ago or a week ago in Vegas. It was a good time. Really wish I stayed longer though. Epic fail on my part.
Probably going to buy. Pretty damn sure I'm gonna buy the 450 MCBRS.
There you go.
IP pay. Alright.
Hi, IP pay.
Alright. So Fiberlight. I'll come by and talk to these guys later. So BillMax. Internet billing and customer management.
Virtual CG NAT. Interesting. CGNet is carrier grade network address translation, by the way. I think this guy has a freaking ninja star on his back. Nice. Wish we could have more such IT conventions in South Africa. Well, that's awesome, man. Yeah, it's a good time. The first one I went to was in 2019, and it was 6 months before I was there. I had no idea WISP was even a thing. So it's a pretty good convention. Obviously, it didn't happen last year, but did you look at that Streakwave outdoor cabinet? I did not. Was it pretty awesome? Okay, we can kind of hurry up a little. He's just kind of wandering around aimlessly. I don't know what this is. Technology redefined? I don't know. Blah, blah. And I haven't watched all of this all the way through, so, like, I don't know what we're going to see. This is the RFE booth, obviously. Tassos! You're the man. Look at all the horny goodness. Oh, it's a wild Spencer. So much ultra horn. Yeah, for those of you that aren't familiar with RFE stuff, RF Elements, they make these horns which reject noise really well. You can't get as much gain through them as you can just a traditional dish, but they make those too. A couple cool things about RF Elements: the twist port adapter, this thing right here, you put the radio in it and you just click it on the back. This part right here, it screws into that. Really, really cool. But what he's talking about with the installs, this is your installing part, your installing bracket, your mount. So instead of taking up like my old Ubiquiti sectors, they would take up like a huge chunk of the pole. These, that's it right there. This little tiny bit. You could put 4 or 5 times as many RFE horns and hell, even dishes for that matter, on the same pole than you would be able to most others, because of the way it mounts. Like even the ultra horn, which has the bigger of the mounts, it still takes up, I don't know, 8 inches maybe, instead of taking up, feet. Very, very cool, very well thought out. Even see the holes in them, they're for carabiners. So climbers can carabiner, clip it onto their belt. They don't have to carry the damn thing up there, wrap a rope around it or do some jankiness. They just clip a carabiner through it and away they go. It's really well thought out. It works really, really well. I love RFE's stuff. I don't see one here. Maybe it's on the other plug. No, not that one. Is it on this one? Nope. Where is it? I know you guys had them out there. I have a 90-degree sector that I'm using right now. It looks kind of like this, but that's not it. That's it right here. That looks like it's a different mount. Like this is the one I have is running a Ubiquiti Prism, but see how these mount? These are kind of like the old school way of doing it, and see how much room it takes up. It's kind of hard. You have to stagger them like this, and it gets kind of cluttered. That's what I was talking about. The mount that they use on most of their stuff, it's so much better. But I'm using one kind of similar to this, and it's great. It's great. I love it. Oh, that's it right there. Right there. Spencer! Yeah, see the radio just clips in there, and then this part, you just snap it on the back and away you go. It's a lossless connector, and in the top of the twist port adapter, which is what this thing's called, in the top, you can put the GPS receiver, and you wrap the cable around it. I've shown it in other videos, but it's all kind of integrated. There are no cables out dangling around like on the old school kind, so you get less interference, and it's freaking slick.
So much simpler with that.
Oh yeah. I like how John turns the camera off as soon as he starts talking to somebody. Streetwave cab is the biz. Check on Brothers Wisp. Oh, okay, I'll check it out. Battery cabinet cooling, ability to tie alerts. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. RFE is great. Hell yeah, it is. Out of interest, what vendors do you prefer for wireless equipment and for routing? Streetwave is awesome, and Curtis in the Discord server, he actually works for Streetwave, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he's still in there. But shoot him a PM if you need something. They're awesome. Ubiquiti for cost, Microtik for the versatility and cost-efficient routing. Yeah. I actually have a Microtik router that's I'm still waiting to install, which may or may not happen now, but that's another story. Ubiquiti, people love to hate on it. It's worked great for me for the year and a half, 2 years, however the hell long I've been up and running now. I've used pretty much all Ubiquiti and RFE, and it works great. So they'll fix it if it ain't broken, right? Intercom, ultra high capacity access and 5G X-Haul, cross-haul, I guess. 24, 28 gigahertz. E-band, V-band, millimeter wave backhaul. On the streaming software, there's a little square at the bottom that turns colors based on your stream quality. Sometimes it turns red. I don't know why. Sorry. Nothing I can do about it, but it's green again, so I don't know. But yeah, Dirk, I noticed right before you sent that error popped up on YouTube also. Alright. It looks like it's still working. Are you serious? As soon as I said that, I turned around and the square turned red. I mean, I only have it at 1000K, so if it ain't gonna work now, it ain't gonna work. I ran a test and it seemed to work pretty well. Hey, Dirk, how's it going? I ran a test and it ran for, I don't know, 8 minutes or something like that. I think what's happening is the bandwidth is there, but it fluctuates a bit. So I guess OBS or YouTube or both, I don't know, something just goes, meh, I don't know, and gives up. So it just dies. It stops working altogether. As a test, I lowered it all the way down to 1000K, which is like 1 meg. That's why it looks kind of crappy, but it should be working. And it doesn't look as bad as I thought. Actually, I kind of expected it to look worse. If you put it on 720p, actually it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, so we're gonna give this a few and see if anybody else shows up. What a pain in the ass. I like streaming. Streaming's fun, but good God. But yeah, so we're gonna give this a few and see if anybody else shows up. What a pain in the ass. I like streaming. Streaming's fun, but good God. Still don't know why it doesn't work for sure. I have my theories and my hypothesis and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, because it's working all right now. Hey, we got somebody else. How's it going? Yeah, it's something along the way. I don't think it's outright bandwidth, because I ran a speed test. Where did it go? There it is. Results, maybe? Result history. There we go. Let's see, is there anything on here I don't want to show you guys? Nope. So, today, about an hour, almost an hour ago to the minute actually, 22 millisecond, which is awesome. 40 megs down, awesome. 4 megs up. Not amazing, but should work just fine. I had ping plotter running. I'm not going to show you guys all of this because no. But this is over the past 10 minutes and the max ping got up to 45 milliseconds. And there was one dropped packet for whatever reason, but who cares? So, and this is a ping, this is the average ping over the entire trace to 1.1.1.1, which I think is, how many hops is it? Like probably 12 or something? I'm not real sure actually. Yeah, 12. That was kind of a lucky guess. 12 hops, average ping is 14.3 milliseconds average round trip. So everything looks great network-wise. That's why this is so freaking annoying, because everything should work just fine. And then that happens, where it just dies. And it even worked for, what, like 10, 15 minutes? And then super irritating. 44 is the amount you have dialed in. No, I don't have anything dialed in. Like, literally, it's just open season. People can use whatever they want. Obviously, this isn't ideal. And I'm going to get traffic shaping and all that stuff set up when I put the router in. Now that may not happen, so I got to find another way to do it. But it really hasn't caused a whole lot of problems. The problem with not having traffic shaping is consistency. When everybody gets on and starts using stuff, it drops speeds. obviously, which happens anyway. But I think the one of the main benefits of using traffic shaping and keeping everybody at a certain max is it'll make stuff more consistent. So definitely in the works for sure. Hi from Latvia. That's awesome. How's it going? That's cool as hell. Where do you peer with the net in Phoenix? I shoot back to John's tower, and I don't know exactly where it goes from there. We have two links, one main one and one backup one from the tower, and where exactly those are, I don't know. Not sure. So we got some people. All right, let's continue. So we're walking around WISPAPALOOZA. Walking around WISPAPALOOZA. I was there in Vegas. Was it 2 weeks ago? I think. And good times. Good times. I wish I stayed longer, but this is the actual event itself. The actual what is the word I'm trying to think of? Expedition? No. I brain farted that word. You know what I mean. Exhibit. There we go. This is the actual exhibit where everybody has their little booths set up and they're all showing off their stuff. What do you think of Mimosa? I've actually never used any Mimosa stuff. Sorry. Or Cambium. Or anyone else out there, really. I've used Ubiquiti since the beginning, and for better or worse, it works fine. So, if I'm not mistaken, Mimosa does licensing kind of weird, and I think company-wise they were having some issues. I think they got bought by somebody, so that may not be a problem anymore. But, yeah, something to think about. Look into that.
There's VO.
I'm all paranoid. I keep looking at this stupid streaming box now.
Double radius.
Yeah. Ericsson apparently does ISP stuff. That's interesting. Oh, there's your Medusa. Look at it. So pretty. Those are pretty baller. 40 miles. Not too shabby. I haven't used any Cambium before either. I know Cambium makes some good stuff. A lot of the pros, yeah, the actual pros, not me. I know a lot of them use it. Never tried MikroTik. I actually have a MikroTik router that's set to go in. I was gonna install it now. I may or may not. I don't know. That's still kind of TBD. But I hear great stuff about MikroTik, and on paper they look amazing, especially for the price. All the Cambium goodness. Yeah, there's in the other stream I was talking about this. It's like a wind turbine wind power backup kind of thing. Kind of thinking about looking into it because, as you guys may or may not remember, recently I had some guys kill the power to my tower, and I don't really want that to happen anymore. So I'm looking into backup power options, be it wind, which I hadn't really thought of before, just batteries or solar, or something like that, something that'll keep the tower on if the guys decide to turn it off again. How many subs? I'm at 50 something, right around 50. I don't know exactly. I'm from Cambodia, and we got people from all over. That's so freaking cool, man. It's one of the coolest things about doing YouTube is hearing from people all over the world. I mean, I get all over the place. Emails and messages and stuff like that. It's so cool. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Very awesome. But yeah, I might look into the wind backup option. It gets windy down here, but not really that windy. So I don't know how viable it would be, but worth looking into, I guess. That's awesome. Big. I saw that thing. It's like a temporary tower or something like that that you can stand up. You can see it back here. Pretty cool. Some beefy hardware. It's still streaming. I know the quality is kind of garbage, but you know, hey, at least it seems to be working right now. For those of you that weren't here when I was explaining what I think happened with the stream earlier, I think while the bandwidth is there, I have enough bandwidth to do it. I think it fluctuates, and the fluctuations freak out OBS or YouTube or something, both. I don't know. I think that's the issue. The fluctuations it can't deal with. So I dialed the bitrate way down to 1000K and did it as a test just to kind of see if it would work, and it did. And it seems to be working all right so far. So I know it doesn't look great, but until I figure out where the weak link is what we got. And hey, it works. It actually looks better than I expected it to. So, you know, whatever. I'm using MikroTik in my mini WISP setup. That's 19. It's good stuff. I have a plan to run WISP in the future. Make it happen, man. If you haven't joined the Discord, do so. If one of you could slap a join link in the chat for me real quick, I would appreciate it. One of my regulars. I don't have one with me right now. Gillian, what's going on? But yeah, someone slap a Discord join link in there, an invite link. So anybody that needs it can have it. I'll pin it once I see it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Like if natural disaster or something comes through, you can get that up real quick. That's pretty awesome.
What the hell is this thing?
What the hell is this thing? This is a smartphone.
John. Why did you turn the camera off? You weren't the only one that wanted to know what the hell is this thing. Because what the hell is that? Dish? Is it like a big DVR box for Dish or something? I don't know what that is. Let's see. Satellite. Oh. They're all receiver blades. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, John, leave the damn camera running, will you? Set up a full DC plant instead of wind or solar as you have the main supply to the site. Yeah, I honestly, for simplicity's sake, I'm kind of just thinking, why not just put a big battery there, like an UPS, a big uninterruptible power supply? Because yeah, I have power there. So solar, wind, generators in general really may not be necessary. But I don't know, I'm still kind of looking into all that. It'd be fun to make a video out of it if nothing else. If I get to build some cool solar stuff or put up a cool wind turbine or some crap like that, it'd be pretty awesome. These guys, get out of the way. VidGo. I'll talk about them in a few. There were a few services or vendors or whatever there that I hadn't heard of and might actually be kind of interesting, and this is one of them. So I'll talk about them in a few. I have my WISPAPALOOZA bag here, so we'll go through all that, see if there's anything interesting in there for you guys as well. Duraline, like really tough Ethernet or something. Microtechnology pathways delivering something, solutions for fiber. I don't know. You turned the camera off again, John. Jeez. Roan. Oh, you should have looked at the Roan table. Look at the towers. Roan's awesome. think that's about all of it, though, because he's kind of walking in circles now. Intelligent Access Edge. Intelligent Subscriber Service Delivery. Excite your subscribers with what? With an unmatched broadband experience. Oh, shit. Sounds like marketing wank to me. Oh, go back. Come on. There we go. So you have application something over here. Magic or something in the middle. And then people. I don't know. Consolidate subscriber face photos and finance and never can Your logos are kind of a little cattywampus there, guys. I don't know what that is. I don't know why you're filming it so damn much either, John. Walk right past the run, but you stopped for that. Come on. There we go. Streak Wave! We like Streak Wave. Streak Wave are good people. Yeah, because he already walked through the middle. Blink. So let's see, anything else of interest?
Eventually.
There we go. Alright. Jeez. Oh, man. People do this for a living. Gee. Will Powers, I guess you mean? For solar battery inspiration. I've actually seen some of his videos though before. Telegraph is fun. There's a new 60 gigahertz opera. Ah. Gotcha. Cool. You guys know what the hell all this shit is. I sure shit don't. Is my camera working? Stream working? Hey! Looks like we might actually be able to stream for a minute. Ooh, look at all the punch down. So much fiber goodness. You got anything else of interest here? Let's see, what the hell is this? And this looks like a billing system. The video is moving too fast, you can barely read it. Where the camera is, rather. Big dish. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, so audio, no sound. This is just not your day. True. All right. We're back. We're good. For some reason, it muted the freaking mic. I don't know. That's streaming for you. You haven't missed a ton of stuff. Yeah, we're good. I know. Just I looked over and saw the comments, and I looked at OBS, and the freaking mic was muted. I'm like, why? Sorry about all the issues. The thing with streaming, like you see the guys that do it all the time, and they make it look easy as shit. They just hop on and poof, hey, we're live now, and away they go. It's because they do it all the time. You really have to get everything set up and set and kind of dialed in and get a routine going and, not mess with stuff. I use this setup for everything from video editing to playing video games to everything. So everything's always changing and being unplugged and turned on and off. And so, yeah, that's why it's always kinks to iron out. But today is especially kinky. Don't take that the wrong way. So in the bag... I don't see anything in here that's super interesting for you guys. Monetize your unused bandwidth with no effort. Divi Networks? D-I-V-I Networks? Divi Plus creates a new revenue source for any size ISP, WISP, Wi-Fi operator by monetizing their unused bandwidth without any investment or maintenance. It's an interesting idea. 15-minute integration with MikroTik routers. There you go. Or with Cisco/Juniper. Everything working? We good? All right. Paranoid as hell now. That's kind of interesting. Total bandwidth we use depends on number of shared IPs.
our usage is around 1 gigabyte per IP per month. Average traffic speed 3 to 5 kbps per IP. Huh. And it says a US-based ISP with a /19 block can generate $21,000 to $25,000 a year. That's interesting. Doesn't apply to me at all, but it's interesting. Magma. I don't know what that. Paragraph. ISP Toolbox. I've actually seen this before. This is pretty cool. ISP Toolbox beta currently includes Market Evaluator to help assess new areas, line of sight check to view line of sight using LiDAR. That's cool. Blah, blah, blah. That's pretty awesome. Hey. My boys and girls, I assume. RFE. They're the best. Look at all those WISPA Awards. The second part of the video is actually, we can check out some of the award ceremony, including RFE. Congrats, by the way. They won New Product of the Year, if I remember correctly. So congrats to them. It's well deserved. They bust their ass. They make good stuff too. Ah. Look at all those horns. I know this camera sucks, by the way. I'm sorry. It just is what it is at this point. So the really interesting stuff that I wanted to show you guys, there's two of them. First, this one. So the way my network works, it goes from the sector radio to the CPE, the customer placed equipment, the antenna on their house, the radio on their house, whatever. And then from there, it plugs into a router, wireless router, whatever they want. They supply it or they buy it, one or the other. Because most people have a wireless router already, you know, so I'm not going to include that in the install price when most people don't need it. Well, I've been using TP-Link routers because the setup doesn't require anything special. Just a regular Wi-Fi router will work just fine. And the TP-Link ones, I don't know, it's just what I bought. There was no real rhyme or reason to it, but I've been using the basic little TP-Link wireless routers for a long time now. They had a booth there where they actually do routers for ISPs. I need to put my camera back up so I can see. There we go. They do like ISP specific stuff. And some of it looked pretty damn interesting, actually. I was kind of surprised. They had like Wi-Fi 6 routers, Wi-Fi routers, just like basic home routers for, I think he said like $60 or something. I was like, really? That's not bad. Do I have another paper here? No. They also do, I don't even know what the hell you would use this for in the, I get outdoor Wi-Fi access points. Like this thing looks like a light beam. The hell would you do with that? It's kind of, that sort of thing isn't really what 802.11, like regular Wi-Fi, was intended for. Because even if you can shoot Wi-Fi out, you know, using something like that, that's a 23 dBi, 2x2 MIMO, multiple in, multiple out. Those, just because you can get it somewhere, like say a phone or a router or something like that, or a laptop rather, that still has to be able to broadcast back. So I don't know exactly what the hell you would do with something like that, but I don't know. It's kind of neat. I didn't know TP-Link made that kind of stuff. Kind of interesting. And they got like power injectors and all that kind of basic stuff over there. Neat. I gotta email the guy from them also, because I'm like, hey, let me check some stuff out. Show all you guys. The second thing that I thought was super interesting was I've been using YouTube TV for, well, since before it was even available here, really. I used to spoof my GPS, and because it was only available in like Chicago, LA and like New York City or something. So I'd spoof my GPS over to LA and crank up YouTube TV just to check it out. But I've been a subscriber of YouTube TV forever, and it works great. Live TV, local channels, unlimited DVR, blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool. You can watch on your phone too. Well, there's that company called VidGo that is basically YouTube TV that you can sell to your subscribers. I was like, oh shit, really? Local channels, live TV, all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I need to get in touch with them too and check it out. I actually have subscribers ask me all the time because there's no internet down here, and so streaming really isn't an option. And when I hook people up and tell them, hey, well, you can stream now, they're like, stream what? They don't really know. And I tell them, well, I use YouTube TV, but being able to offer them something that would be good for them, work and do what they wanted to do. I was looking at the app too on dude's phone. He had it set up and it looked good. It looked basically like YouTube TV. Being able to offer them something that's awesome and could just be billed through their normal bill with me would be cool. It's one less bill for them. Good service, blah, blah, all that good stuff. So it could be pretty awesome. Definitely going to look into them as well. I didn't know that was a thing either. So both of those, the TP-Link stuff and the VidGo, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. Maybe use on a farm. Well, regardless of where you would use something like that, you're still just blasting Wi-Fi somewhere. So that connection, like say a laptop tries to connect to it or something, it has to be able to connect back. So you're going to have something like this or something similar that has the power and the gain to be able to broadcast back. Well, gain is more of a reception. Well, I guess it kind of applies both ways. But yeah, you'd have your regular phone or laptop NIC doesn't have enough oomph to go as far as that goes. That thing, say you could broadcast Wi-Fi, I don't know, 2 miles or whatever. I don't know, but say 2 miles, your phone can't. Your laptop can't. So even if your laptop or phone detects the signal and, can see the network, you can't do anything with it. That's what I mean. I don't really know what the purpose of that would be. Maybe there is some use for it, but I don't know. It's not like the Ubiquiti stuff. Like that thing looks just like a light beam. The light beams, they just they create a really long Ethernet cable. That's what I always tell people. All these radios and stuff, they just make really, really long connections. That's all it is. It's not Wi-Fi though. It's similar in some ways, but it's not Wi-Fi. It's not 802.11, I don't think. Even if it is, it operates in some of the same frequencies and stuff. It's a different kind of thing. You're making a point-to-point connection or a point-to-multipoint connection where you're putting up a sector and then you have the CPE connect to that. If they were selling those in pairs, okay, that may make a little more sense. You're still just like shooting Wi-Fi though. I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah. That stuff for public outdoor Wi-Fi here in Europe. I still don't know what. I mean, I guess theoretically it would be better than an Omni. You got that going for you, I guess. This is called IPTV. Yeah. Hulu offers it too. Huh, that's interesting. Farm equipment as well. Yeah. And on a tractor or something, maybe it would have a big beefy NIC that could actually get back to it. I guess that could also maybe kind of be useful. Maybe, I don't know. UBNT is based on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know. That's why I was kind of like, well, it is, but it isn't. It's used in a different kind of way. You're making a point-to-point connection generally with Ubiquiti stuff or whatever other vendor you want. You're making a point-to-point connection, and then from there you put up your access points or routers or switches or whatever. This, the way it's written anyway, it's like you just put it on your house and you like shoot Wi-Fi to a field, which wouldn't really work all that great. When I was in Afghanistan, that's actually what I have this for. I actually bought this in Afghanistan. A guy that was leaving had it, and I used to have a giant like 27 dB antenna on it. I don't know where it went though. But this is a 1 watt, if I remember correctly. 802.11 BG. Ooh, jeez. How far we've come. I think this is 1 watt, which may not sound like a whole lot, but for Wi-Fi, yeah, that's getting it done, especially when you have a big ass antenna on it, or a directional antenna, which I have. Well, I had. I have a directional antenna for it somewhere too. But then if that's shooting out, you can use something like that to connect and shoot back, or at least broadcast back. And that could work. But just like trying to connect a phone or a laptop or something to it, I don't know. Oh no, farm equipment though. Like maybe the tractors have big beefy nicks with big antennas on them and they can do it. I don't know. I don't know anything about damn farm shit. The M series was the N protocol and the AC is now AC. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It'd be interesting to, if they'd give me one, I'd play with it. I'd make a video for everybody. You could connect basic Wi-Fi items, old M series. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard about that. And that could be handy. You know, if you had a party outside or something, maybe you can put a sector on your roof or something, and I don't know. As long as people don't go too far, they could connect to it or something. I don't know. I guess it could be handy in some ways. Same thing with that. I'm sure it has a use. I just don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, okay, so next up, we're going to go through some of the award ceremony. This is the WISPAPALOOZA. Actual organizers put this together, or WISPA, the organization. It's not WISPAPALOOZA. It's the actual group itself. They put this together. We're going to skip most of the talking because I'm sure you guys don't want to see talking. Operator of the year. There's all those. And then the winner blah, 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 is...
Alright, so our operator of the year winner is NextLink Internet. Come on up, NextLink.
There you go. Very cool. Another reason I can't just play all this is because there's music in it that I'm sure is copyright, and I ain't gonna get copyright strike for... No, we're not we're not doing that. But congrats to them. Very awesome. Manufacturer of the year is... Let's see, you got the envelope. Where's the envelope? We gotta see who won. Product of... I know I recorded it all. Okay, well. Let's see. I didn't cut it out. Oh no. Is it on here? Manufacturer of the year, is that what we're looking for? I think so, yep. I don't know how that happened, but... Let's see who won.
Manufacturer of the year for 2021 goes to Cambium.
Nice.
Very good.
That's cool.
Come on up, Cambium.
Very cool. Music that we can't listen to right now. Product of the year. And I know who won this.
The year is RF Elements Asymmetrical Horns. RF Elements.
Yeah. They had music and stuff too that I'm not going to play. Tassels. That's at Twistport. Oh, you bastard. Come on now. Go back. There we go. This part. So cool. Such an awesome idea. Works really well. And then this is the mount that I was talking about. This is one of their sector radios. Very, very cool. And it works on all of them. It's awesome. You just click the radio in. See, like that's a probably a Ubiquiti radio. You just click it in. You push the button to pop it out. It's freaking awesome. No, we're not listening to the music. Stop it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I went and set up an M2 radio with a 12 dBi Omni on the roof. Yeah, there you go. Extreme video calls about 3,000 feet away from the house with line of sight. Hey, there you go. PS stream runs fine now. What? About damn time, right? God, what a pain in the ass today. The stream from earlier, I set to private because it was just junk and it was all garbled and everything. When we're done here, I'm going to set this one to probably unlisted or something, and I'll download both of them and I'll combine them together and put up a video for those of you that, for anyone that missed it or whatever. So, but yeah, like the video earlier was going great, like 15 minutes probably, and then,
I think I'm actually speechless for once, right?
no, you're not.
Anyway, on behalf of our US-based
We just gotta stay till the end because it's funny.
the heroes that don't
Toss House cracks me up.
companies are very talented designers and engineers
Hell yeah.
in Slovakia who work night and day to keep cranking out these products for you guys. We love you all and we thank you, and stay horny, everybody.
Awesome. It's good stuff. Lots of music during this. This, I believe, is the, what did he call it? Like the Founders Award or
Distinguishing between barbarians.
something.
So many things on our screens right now by Nation Cloud, helping us storage out there. I'm happy on this category, and these are great nominees for sure. All right, fantastic. Well, you see all the nominees up there on the screen. I'm going to open the golden envelope now. Figure out.
What was the fucking... Did I video it? I think I cut it out again. I don't know. I can't see what the hell it is. Google SaaS? Interesting.
Our service of the year is... Now, figure out who our service of the year is.
Service of the year.
So the WISPA 2021 Service of the Year award goes to Pre-Seed. Come on up.
Very cool. I can't read it. I don't know. Can't listen to it. Distributor of the year. That's the nominees. Let's see who won. I honestly don't remember.
That are, services had the greatest positive impact on our membership. Of course, that are very less than how many leaders in our space who go on
We don't need to hear all the talking, gents.
is ISP Supplies. Come on up, ISP Supplies team. Congratulations.
Awesome. Very cool. More music that we can't listen to. All the red shirts. This is the... I don't remember what they call the award.
No, but seriously, it's really fantastic because in the same sort of survey that we send out to the membership, I ask folks, who are the folks who are really going above and beyond for our industry. And I always get a great set of folks who, some folks who I may not even personally thought of, but who are quietly behind the scenes doing amazing work for WISPA members nationwide, which is why this is a really special and awesome category of awards. We've got a number of winners this year. We're going to do these, since there's a number of them, we're going to do it a little bit differently. I know some folks were unable to be here to receive their awards, so the way we're going to do this is I'm going to announce the award winner, invite them to come up on stage to the extent they're here, and then I'm going to kind of say a little bit about them, why they won, and then we're going to kind of roll through all of them and then take a big picture at the end of all of the presidential award winners on stage.
Presidential award. That's what it is.
Let's roll into that.
Richard
Presidential award
Strickmeyer, I believe, is first. Yep.
Rick.
Strip Matter. I don't know exactly how to say his name. Good guy. I've met him before. He's a good guy. Focus. Are you gonna focus, camera? I had my focus point set all weird for the people on the stage. Yeah, look at that focus. There you go. Awesome. Good job. So There's a whole bunch of those people. We're not going to watch all that. Plus, there's music in between each one. I'd have to skip and all that crap all anyway. So, let me see. Triumph Award nominees. This is, if I'm not mistaken, because of the whole Corona thing, we had, you know, everyone's had a lot of challenges and stuff to overcome over the past year. So, this is kind of what this award is geared towards, I believe. There you go. More music we can't listen to. Yeah, but that was pretty much all of it. Just a quick overview of the award ceremony. Congrats to everybody that won. It's very, very cool. It was a good time. And then everybody ate. I didn't eat anything because I didn't register. I didn't pay for it, so I left. But everyone else got food and everything. Food actually looked pretty good too. So that's WISPA 2021, everyone. I wish I stayed longer, and I wish I videoed more. That's one thing making videos. You never have enough footage. Never. Never. As soon as you start to think, oh yeah, I filmed enough. No, you haven't. But, hey, appreciate it. Thanks for everyone coming out. God knows it was a bumpy freaking road, so... man. I got 5 people that stuck around, so God love you. Gonna try to do this more often because I like doing streams. I like chatting with everybody. It's fun. But the stream issue just, my God, it seems to work okay now, even if it's kind of blurry and the frame rate out of that camera is kind of garbage too. But we'll work out all the kinks and stuff. It's what I was saying earlier. Like, people that do this all the time, they have their dedicated stuff and they have their routines and everything's kind of set in stone. I don't have any of that. So we just got to iron out kinks as we go. Looks like the bandwidth part is at least figured out for now. I might do a test it, like bump it up as far as I can before it starts freaking out. Maybe do like 1500 and then 2000 and then 2250, you know, to kind of inch it up like that to see how good I can get the quality for you guys, because I hate releasing stuff that looks and sounds like ass. I hate it. I try to make all my stuff, I try to go for at least a little bit of production quality, a little, especially in the audio department, hence this, because you can have the best looking video in the world, and if no one can hear what you're saying, it doesn't matter. No one cares. So audio is definitely most important, but I try to make stuff that looks good. And the stream does not look very good, but yeah. We will sort it out. Hell, those are the best rides? Which rides? What are you talking about, Dirk? The bumpy ones? So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll edit all this together for everybody that didn't get to see it yet. And hey, until next time, see ya!